Our staff and volunteers here at Age UK Northamptonshire often go above and beyond with their duties. It's a characteristic of our staff that they really seek to understand all the challenges facing their clients and address them as best they can. In that way, we get a whole person solution and one that will be effective for longer. Here are just a few examples of going the extra mile.
Care Support at Home provide all different types of care, but the most amazing experience that I've had was receiving a telephone call from a lady who had just been told that she only had 3 months to live. We very quickly ensured that we were with her, and we then spent the next 3 months ensuring that she was really well looked after, and that, I can promise you, was the most enriching experience of our lives.
Christmas 2023, we had a lovely couple consult ourselves, specifically for attendance allowance. We completed the application and the wife was successful for the higher rate. But we early on identified that they'd been financially scammed by their neighbours upstairs. So we engaged NatWest Bank and arranged urgent cash. We obtained a £100 food voucher. Additionally, we signposted them to the food bank around the corner. So for Christmas, they both had food for their dog and for themselves. Lastly, we engaged Agewell and they went round and did a home visit for aids and adaptations. The client was so thankful, and albeit she had no money, she was still able to send us a Christmas card as a thank you.
One Friday afternoon, we received a call from the Kettering Hospital discharge team. They'd been let down by another organisation in the fitting of 2 key safes for patients wishing to return home. They asked us if we could help in any way. We were able to send out a handy person the very next morning, which was a Saturday, to supply and fit 2 key safes at the patients' houses. So not only did this allow the patients to return home that morning, it also freed up the hospital beds that they were occupying.
An extra mile was needed to support Mrs. B with her complex health needs. She agreed for me to speak on speakerphone with her current phone provider as she was dissatisfied with the cost and it didn't meet her access needs. I finally negotiated a new deal with a new provider that was also compatible digitally with her lifeline. Mrs. B now feels safe, supported and happy.
A gentleman that was referred into the collaborative care team lives on a narrowboat. Unfortunately, due to mobility issues, he was unable to carry out some general maintenance. We have a colleague who works within the collaborative care team who had lived on a boat for several years, and she was able to come and help move the boat, carry out some general maintenance for the gentleman so that he was able to continue living on the boat in a safe manner.
Robert is our eldest client at Age UK Northamptonshire. He is 100 years old and is hard of hearing. He felt isolated at our day centre and not part of the group, which is not the approach we want. So we spent a lot of quality time with him and finding out what he enjoyed doing with small one-to-one groups. So he enjoyed this so much, we've run him over to the point he actually has requested to come and do an extra day at our day centre, which is what we want for all our clients.